Hello, hello. Welcome to Monday. Another Monday. Another Monday of sim racing. We're just getting started with the BMWs. Right, so I haven't really got a title screen for this series, so we're just going to go with the championship points. So I've done 3 of the 4 rounds. We've raced at, I think Brands Hatch was the first round. Let's have a look. What was the second round? The second round was the one I joined, which was Spielberg Short. I think I managed to get about a 4th or a 3rd place. I can't remember. And then Donington National. I think I won that one. And then Adelaide 88, I came 2nd, which was at round 4. And now we're at bloody Cadwell Park. Cadwell Park! Why? Why? But, yeah, I'm going to need all the practice I can get, to be honest, on this track. It's going to be very, very difficult. Right, as usual, for some reason, my game seems to have decided. Right, what's the one I want? That one. I think that's right. I didn't actually test whether. I don't know why my default view is sitting there. I didn't test whether my pedal camera was actually going to be straight or not, so. Well, that's near enough. You'll notice that there are slightly less overlays on the screen now, because I'm trying out some SimHub overlays, which give me some information, but they don't show in on stream. I'm trying to move some things around at the moment. Fuel. Okay, maybe I can't move them whilst I'm. What's going on? I have to do this whilst I'm in the headset. Why can't I move the overlays? I pressed edit overlay. I wanna screw it. Well, edit layout should have meant I can move the overlay. But for some reason I can't. I don't quite know what SimHub is playing at, to be honest. Because it's not like they are locked. Don't know, just gonna have to go with that. Okay. Yeah, so my relative has gone. I've got a fuel counter, which helps me a little. But you don't see it. And you also don't see the game. Comedy of errors. Right, okay. I think. Okay, so we did have a little bit of a whoopsie in the last round at Adelaide. I did put in a request for an incident report, but it was judged a racing incident. Now, I didn't agree, which is what I put in the report, but there you go. What can you do? Not an awful lot. Now, I've tried a few laps around here. What I have noticed...
All clear on pit exit.
is that the overlays are pretty off the screen. You can't see any of them. So we're going to adjust the HUD. I'm going to move that down. Right, that's a penalty. That's driving info. Right, I think I want messages, don't I? Split times? Yeah, best lap delta. I think that needs to be down here. Right, how is this? That's a bit better. It's a bit one-sided with the camera over there. I might end up putting the camera over on the other side.
Fastest lap for Branco, 152.5. Okay, make those calls please, Claire.
Struggling a little with being in between gears. I think I managed a 149 in time trial mode. So give me
looks like
grass.
That track limits.
Is so slippy. I mean, I don't know if I've tested out the grass in other races, but
watch the track limits, please, Neil.
At some point, I'm probably gonna add a car condition HUD. So I can see how damaged my car is.
That's a new fastest lap for Branco, 151.7.
Now I know I can beat that.
Acknowledged. No more spot calls, please, Claire. Acknowledged. We'll have spotted calls from here, please, Claire. P7.
Right, as I said in my social media posts, I think this is going to be a survival. I don't think I'm going to be near the front. I mean, I'm generally on the pace in this car, but it's just the grass is. It's like the grass is wet. Touch it and you go round. It's, I don't know if it's specific to this track. It just seems to be awfully unforgiving. So I went into time shower mode a bit earlier today to see if I could grab...
Okay, Neil, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Grab a setup to see if it makes any difference. I did grab someone's setup, but their gearing was horrible. It's such a big gap between second and third.
6th place. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 3 times okay. That was 2:04.7.
I think the key for this race is probably just not to push too hard, because it'd just be so difficult to recover from. So I'm third in the championship.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
Only done 3 of the 4 rounds. So I can be quick through that first part, but you've got to slow it down for that second left-hander there.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
So along with this series here, Cadwell Park seems to be a popular choice because we're going to be doing a 3-race season on Sundays, which is in the Lotus Cortina. And Cadwell Park is one of the races.
P4, that's your best lap in the session. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast. Your lap time was 152.2.
152? I can do way better than that.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
I mean, I don't know about you, is if you like put in an incident report and you're sure that it's going to come back positive in your favour, and then the stewards look at it and go, no, it's not quite how you saw it. Changes kind of the way I want to approach dealing with the driver involved.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
It kind of moves the goalposts a little, because you're like, well, okay, if you allowed that, I'm just going to treat that driver, do it differently. So if they can treat me like that in one race, and they've got a history of it as well. So gloves are off, basically.
Session. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. That lap was a 151.7. Fastest lap for Philip, 151.3. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Yeah, it was too late. That was too late. Right,
Okay, Neil, you've had a bit of suspension damage.
let's return that to there. I'm gonna see if I can...
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Where are we? Scale, transparency. Fuel calculator. And what's the other one? Relatives. Right, I want to add one to the list. So I've got an AMS2 tyre menu. I don't know if this is actually... That's only showing tyre heat. It's not showing anything to do with the details. So I've got relative, got a map. See, I can't show these over the game, which is a pain in the ass. Don't want to listen to a Metallica demo, thank you. Right. How much fuel for 35 minutes?
For 35 minutes. We estimate we'll need about 22 litres.
Right, 20. Hello, Logie. How are you doing? Ah, stupid. Oh, is it qualifying already? You're chilling, can't be arsed racing. Well, you can watch me rage quit in an MS2 then.
Exits clear. Push P5. The guy behind has just done a 157.6.
Oh, it must still be practice, because the timing hasn't changed. So qualify must be in 5 minutes. Slippy little car. I've just been whinging a little about the incident in the last race at Adelaide. put in a report for it, and unfortunately the stewards didn't agree with me.
Car left, clear left.
That's a new fastest lap for Brian, 151.2.
So the driver involved, I'm going to treat them a little differently. No holds barred.
You need to find a tent in sector 2.
Well, not exactly revenge, but I am one to give as good as I get, really. If you're going to change the goalposts, then
Alright, Neil, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
maybe the relative doesn't show in practice. Sim Hub, I don't know. I know the inbuilt relative wasn't really that accurate, but pole there is a 150.9. I can do a 149.9. So I don't know what's happened to my pace. Maybe because it was following a ghost car, so they probably went a little bit faster. Although pushing a bit harder, I've found a second. I mean, I don't know where anyone is going to pass on this track. And I haven't seemed to get a track limit yet. I've been on the borderline of getting a drive-through for track limits in this series. Because it can be quite strict.
Your quickest overall, that was a 150.5. Sector 3 time is fast.
I think we're getting the hang of it now. You daren't touch the grass here. I mean, I don't know whether it's just Cadwell Park or
Sector 1 time is good.
this game in general. Second gear is definitely too low, but I don't really want to adjust, don't I? It's a bike circuit.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
So we've got a few things coming up. So we're racing BMWs today. There is going to be a Tuesday series, which is the Brazilian Top Stock Cars 2022. But that won't be this week, that'll be next week, I think. Managed to win the first round of that. Quite chuffed with that. And I was testing the next round at Cordoba. It's a horrible track. And I was is definitely pushing too hard.
You've just done a 151.0. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Stick it here. So keeping momentum going up this hill is a must. And then getting a good run onto this straight.
Sector 1 time's okay.
It feels like I shouldn't be in second there, but I definitely should make the car roll into the corners a bit more. So difficult to get the traction down coming up that hill. Oh. Fucked it. I think, isn't that corner called Deer Leap? Is that the thing? Is that the corner that the bikes do a bunny hop over? Maybe I'm thinking of another track. Right, so I've got the right amount of fuel in, I think. 35. So 20 litres is the way to go. We're going to put 10 litres in for quali. Oh good, I'm the only yellow car, so I should stick out a little bit. Also looks like my championship contenders are
That's
a bit
the end
further
of the
back.
session, P2.
Alright, we're going to go for pole. That's what we're going to do. We're going for pole. Right, quali, here we come. So we've got 10. What I am going to do, I am going to put the tyres back on. So we can have something down the bottom left-hand corner there. Because there is a thing with this game now that you have to actually go to the setup.
Pit exit looks clear. Okay, Neil, we've got 9
Change
minutes to
tyres.
lap. Didn't understand that.
I've got far too much fuel on board. I don't know, my relative thing is not showing like real time. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a different one. But it's not showing real time gaps. And I kind of knew that there was something wrong with it when I was playing with Stephen Bailey's community. I don't know why I'm lifting. I've got no need to lift on downshift. Or upshift rather. because it's not showing me real-time gaps. It's going to be a bit of an improvement on my practice time. Too much down the hill there.
Air temps falling. It's now 23 Celsius. P3.
I mean, maybe it shows real-time track positions in the race instead of quali, I don't know.
Minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Weird that. The person that's on pole at the moment, he was doing 152s, and suddenly in quali, he suddenly popped in a 148. Whoever that was, naughty, naughty, naughty. They were just rolling right back onto the racing line. What the hell is he doing? Whoever that is. I don't know, it just seems a little fishy to me, really. A couple of seconds off and then so you don't suddenly go 2 or 3 seconds quicker just because you take some fuel out, you know? But why's my time delta up there again? I'm sure I changed it.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
That was bad.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
That was bad too. Right, the fuel gauge I've got is a bit useless, really.
That's your quickest lap. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.7 seconds off the pace.
Too much curb. Well, it's this lap or nothing. We met an apex. Yeah, something's fishy. Something's real fishy. Really. Now in the 147s. I don't know. Maybe it's just sour grapes on my part, but after being down here in pace, in practice, and then suddenly, straight away. Odd. Odd, odd, odd. Right, there's no warm-up in Automobilicity. We're just going to go for it. We know that we're going to be putting in about... I'm going to put in 20 just to be safe, to be honest. I hate the saving system of setups.
That's the end of the session.
I really do.
P3.
It's clunky. The UI is clunky. And that's a technical term. Clunky. Right, there on the grid. I got down to my 149.9, which
P3, 30 minutes.
is good. Just checking. Okay. Think I'm ready. I don't think there's anything I need to do exactly. Do I want to soften the front anti-roll bar? No. I don't. I've changed setup before, right before the green flag, and it's not gone well. So I'd like to beat Philip if I can today, because he's one of my nearest championship rivals. Oh, that's right, they've got sounds now.
30 minutes. Okay, Neil, get ready. Okay, spotter calls, please, Claire.
Too hard into there. You've got to be very quick on the opposite lot.
In front is Philip.
Or at least I can be a spectator at Cadwell Park. Oh, there's a battle going on here. I don't know who they are, but 14 and 21. Hopefully this isn't too nauseating for you. I think this must be Bateson and Branco. This is nuts. Oh, that's a bit far away. I'm on a repair track. Oh, they're close. Has he got an overlap? He has. Oh, it's going to be tight up the hill. Last of late breakers. Oh, where am I now? Well, he's got a head. Let's go forward a little, see if we can. Bit of dirt there. Well, they're not as close as I thought they would be. I don't know if I actually have any labels. I can't see the on map. The map doesn't appear. Speedo is no point. Oh, where's Peshler gone? Ah! I don't think anyone's really close to each other now. I mean, I was trying to advocate for a few people in yesterday's race. Because what am I trying to say? So it was the race was actually split in two because of a server failure. I don't know where I want to plonk myself, really. But usually with sim racing online, you score points wherever you are. It doesn't matter. So there was two drivers, one of which was my teammate, Ben, and I think Mike Olsen was the other one. They retired before the server crash, but they would have still finished and received points. But in the race results, they didn't appear. And I think the steward basically said, well, they weren't in the results, they didn't finish, but it doesn't matter. You still get, even if you like start on the grid and you get a DNF, you still score points. That's the way that the Sim Racing Online goes. The race isn't advertised as the 30-minute sprint, and the people that DNF can't then join the server and resume because they've DNF'd. It won't let them. It won't let them come out of the pits again. At least I don't think it will. And I can't think that, you know, someone that had DNF'd like 2 or 3 laps ago, or 2 or 3 laps in or something, is not exactly going to wait around and they're not exactly going to wait around because they're not anticipating a server failure where they have to do like the next 30 minutes of the race of a 60-minute race. So Yeah, I know I had to do a little bit of jiggery pokery with my points, going through the offline file to manually override some stuff. But yeah, because it would kind of ruin the championship, really. People missing out on like 20 or 30 points, you know, on something that wasn't their fault. Getting neck strain by doing this. I don't know who is who because they're not listed as numbers in the bloody leaderboard. Good old riser, eh? It just says position. Doesn't say anything about. So I'm just trying to think what I've got coming up in terms of other races. So as I said, there's going to be a Sunday. I think I prefer being up here. On a Sunday, there's going to be a Group 2 Lotus Cortina series. There's only 3 rounds, taking us to Christmas. Oh, he got a bit loose, coming over the hump. One round is Cadwell Bar, but it's an R Factor 2 series. I think one of them's Donington. I can't remember the other one. So that will be on alternate Sundays from the World Sports Cars stuff. There'll be Tuesdays where I'll be competing in the Brazilian Stock Car 2022. All at Brazilian tracks, which is a bit interesting because they're not tracks that I would have raced at normally. And we did the first round, which was at Buenos Aires, layout 15, which was good fun. Managed to win that one. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit tight on fuel, so I had to do a little bit of fuel saving. But I did have some. I don't know who those are. Whoever they are, they're close to each other. That's probably 3rd, 4th and 5th, I think. No, probably 4th, 5th and 6th. I can't think what else I'm doing as well. So we did the 3rd round of the World Sports Car Series and GT Revival yesterday, and that's every 2 weeks. And it will be at Sportsland Sugo next time. Which is going to be quite tight for the Porsche 917s, as it was as Ascari was a very tight circuit. I'm really not sure why they chose that one. Then they're going to head to Fuji Speedway. That means the Porsches are going to be able to stretch their legs a little bit on the 1993 layout. And then the last round will be at Spa 1998. So again, the Porsches can finally stretch their legs a bit more. Did you say you're still driving the Lambo? I will be driving the Lambo. I missed out on the 3rd round because I refused to use the track that was being played because of the track. I disagree with the track maker. because he has tended to rip things. And I can't remember whether I was there for the next. I think I was too late for the next round, which was Salzburgring. I'd eaten dinner, and then I realised that I had to do a race, and there was no way I was going to put my VR headset on after filling myself with takeaway food. And it's just as well, really, because I didn't really feel very well that night. It would have been a kiss of death if I put a VR headset on. So I missed the that round as well. So I think there's 5 and 6 to go. I can't remember what we've got left in the Lambo series, to be honest. Weird. It's a low attendance series. I'm guessing because of the car, it can be a bit finicky. It's a street car, so a lot of people don't like racing when it's got street tires and stuff. But I mean, the tracks that have been chosen are okay. Not too bad. But I've still got to get my... I wanted to be able to make a new stream intro. Sometime before the end of the year. But I don't know whether I'm actually going to get it done. I procrastinate a lot. That's my problem. Except like everyone's pretty spaced out. I mean, the weird thing about the Steam VR failure is that it chucks me out of the game, then turns the headset off, it throws up an error message, but then it keeps Steam VR open, as if it hasn't crashed. But if there's like a crash with Steam VR, then you can't kind of do much with the game. You would have to come out of the game anyway. There's no kind of restarting it. And I closed the game with the X. Maybe I should have Alt F4'd, maybe. Because I know that's a trick with R Factor 2, but maybe it's not a trick with... Maybe it's not a trick with this. Poor headset's probably getting very, very old. But I am enjoying doing some different types of racing in this game. Because I mean, this game is quite strong in VR, although the shadows really annoy me because they flicker. It seems to be one of the downsides of this. But there's always something that I feel that's missing with it. Even the cars that I like driving, I always feel like there's something. Oh, look, the blue light coming on. Someone's getting lapped. I always feel like the feeling of driving is a little different. Maybe I'm just used to playing games that have a distinct way of doing their force feedback, and this just feels like a different way of tyres hitting the tarmac, you know. But it's enjoyable. I mean, you can't always trust the collision detection online. It can be a bit hit or miss. So rubbing doors is is sometimes, I don't know, you you can't always guarantee that you're not going to get sent to space or sent off the circuit or something, like the old days. Like the old days. I mean, this is kind of a good feature where you can... They've actually put some work into spectating. All the cameras are placed properly. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have a spectator here, would you? This is a marshal post. Why aren't I on the hill over there? Minutes to go. Someone else getting lapped, whoever that is. I kind of appreciate doing series that are, it's not just like doing a GT car or something. So lots of different low-powered cars in this game, which I think will be quite fun. I always feel like low-powered cars produce the best racing. Oh dear. Everyone seems to be keeping their nose clean. The only people that are close together are Rob Milliken and Jose Barranco, but they're like 2 or 3 seconds adrift of each other. Maybe I should sign on to the beta branch of Steam VR. Because it seems to be a very recent thing that I'm getting critical errors. I might do a verify in Steam VR sometime to see if there's anything that's particularly missing. My headset is getting rather old. It's basically been through 3 different PC spec changes. Oh, here we go. Is that Jose and Rob? It might be, because I think Jose has just overtaken him. Oh no, this is Ollie Bateson. This is Rob and Ollie. Oh dear, that must be Rob off. That's a shame. So Rob must have made a mistake then to chop him back. It looks like how the spectators never really feel like they are people that go to a sporting event, you know? And I know it's for like optimization's sake that they do like the always facing the camera thing. But now in the age of VR and stuff, it's freaky. You plonk yourself in the stands and then Yeah, for all of the spectators just staring at you, it's a bit disconcerting. So that's Jose just gone past. So that's Ollie. That's Rob. The netcode is suffering. Or it might be a graphical thing, I don't know. They really have got to do some work on the online portion of the game. There's like a symbol on the ground there. A green symbol. I don't know what that's for. That looks a bit out of place. I mean, I did try and enter the race with a different livery. I don't know whether that mattered or not. Maybe if I'd come in with the yellow car that I had. That's Simon Barnes in the pits there. Don't know how long he's been in the pits. Does it still show me in the timings? It doesn't. Am I going to lose points then? Because I'm not here. It's strange, it's now got a red and white thing. What's that about? Oh, now Rob has overtaken Ollie again. Battle resumed. Or are they lapped cars? I don't know. Oh, he's going for the outside. What a move! On the last lap as well. Don't know. That looks like that's probably a lap car in front of them there. You see, they haven't finished the race for definite. Because they're still going for it. Things are happening up here now. This is the last battle on the track. Don't screw it up, Rob. Corner to go. Oh, they're coming into the pits. What? Where'd Rob go? Eh? Confused. Maybe he was lapped, so he finished the lap earlier. I don't know. See, I'm not even in the retired list. I don't know why I'm saving the replay. I wasn't even in a frickin' race. Out of gas with half a lap to go. Ah, that's why. So maybe I wasn't watching Rob. Well, there you go.